shit, I ain't even know I was. My bad, what up, man? Welcome back to the channel, man. Look, real quick, I ain't gonna stop y'all. Look, I'm so close to 300 subscribers, like I'm almost, I can taste it. Like I could edit that out. Bro, we so close. We so close to 300 subscribers. Look, subscribe up, man. If y'all want, man, look, more videos, more bangers coming. Real quick, I'm gonna put y'all on my homie. Man, Escort, I forgot where he from, man, but I told him I'm gonna put it in the beginning of my video, man, but check out his
like I had to, breaking grounds like a natural disaster. Jesus, please, I got the Jesus piece. I need to keep the peace, that's why I keep a peace. Wanna see me win, cause then they want a piece. They want my body cold, that's why I keep the heat. I get a cold shoulder, they're the woman to be. There ain't nobody trying to fuck with me.
Comment below, like his video, man. Look, let him know Beanie sent you. Comment below, Beanie sent you, man. Thank you. Now, back to your regularly scheduled programming. Yo, come on, man. What's up with you, man? I'm kind of nervous, man. Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy Beanie, man. It's been a good little 2 months vacation we done had, man. You know, what'd you think? It's been 2 months?
I'm sorry, I'm loud. Can we just...
I'm so used to doing it solo. You know what I mean? I ain't used to being cut off. You know what I mean, man? But let me pause to drink this in, man. It's been a long time since I podcasted, man. I ain't gonna cap, man. It feels good, man. It feels good to be back. You know, this was my idea. So tell the people where you been at, man. How's everything, man? It's been a while. Update us.
Work and school.
How your GPA?
Huh?
How your GPA looking?
3.6.
3.6?
Yeah.
What school you go to? Where that is?
University of Maryland.
Maryland?
It's none of your concern.
Community college or?
No, it's a global college.
Actually,
and you know, the college that I'm trying to get you to be a part of, because what school are you enrolled in?
You're
not. No, just stop.
School.
Just stop. I've been trying to get up Georgia classes all this year.
Man, I'm in American University. You know what I'm saying? Look me up. All right. So that's where you been, working school?
Working school.
How the pandemic treated you? You know, we've been free a little bit.
We've been free until they put us right back.
Yeah, man. We back on quarantine over here.
Shutting us down.
Shutting us down over here. So, but yeah, that's cool, man. Okay, ask me the same question.
What have you been up to?
I thought you would never ask. Look, man, it's been so much, man. I've been doing a lot of mind, body, and soul, a lot of yoga, a lot of long walks on the beach. Been working out a little bit more. I don't know if y'all can see a little difference, man, but the boy with it, you know what I mean? I'm getting a little wild over here, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting a little wilder, you know, no hoodie. I got the arms out today, you know what I'm saying? So, man, I just been living, man, enjoying Korea. I got some of the homies coming out here real soon, so that's going to be real fire, man. But, yeah, man, you know, trying to get through the pandemic like everybody else, you know what I mean?
Traveling. We've been traveling too. Don't forget that soul.
Yeah, big clutch.
Blue sun.
I was supposed to drop videos out there, but because of the pandemic, stuff closed early, so you can't really enjoy it like how you would want to. So, but the next time for sure I'm gonna be able to record it. But first time you got to get a feel for everything and where stuff at. So next time I go out there for sure, I'm gonna have more videos about out there. But yeah, that's pretty much the update. All right, I know y'all ain't really here for that. Y'all here for what that title say. So let's get into it. Today's topic is gonna be: could you date an ex-prostitute, or could you date a dude that used to fuck prostitutes? You know what I mean? Man, what's up with it, man? Let's talk about it. Could you?
I mean, I feel like dating a John, it is weird at first. I think it would be weird at first because it's just like, oh, you used to, you know, pay for vagina. But then again, if you think about it, people in relationships.
Come on, man, we paying for it anyway. We just cutting out all the small talk that you getting to know you. Not saying we, like I'm a part of it. Let me remove myself because I've never done it yet. But, yeah, man, you know, yeah, my bad. I didn't mean to cut y'all. Go ahead.
No, I just think it's just him being open. It's one thing for him to open and be like, hey, I ain't gonna lie. I went through a drought phase. I had to pay for it. And you're just like, oh, okay. And if he wants to explain himself, then okay. It's just the openness, you know, for me. But then, of course, with it comes with, you know, being tested and...
Wow.
I mean, you would want to test your significant other anyway.
Yeah, but do you? Have you? I didn't think think so, but just because
that is a privacy act.
But just because he be say, hey, yeah, I used to do that. Now all of a sudden, you gotta get tested. What about you? What you been doing with your pussy? Is it all as clean as it is?
I mean, it's my shit is, and you have to yearly take a AIDS test and shit. So I mean,
that's the only one that matters.
I would just like to see what's up to date. Let me see that TRICARE immunization.
Is it laying dormant in there?
Let me say, let me see what's going on up in there.
Did I wake it up? Is it laying dormant? Did I wake it up?
Oh man.
Now look, all I'm saying is this, right? As somebody, as a man who's been on dates and has messed with girls that technically you pretty much paying for it because you're hanging out. I've never been to the point where I would say, yeah, let me go up to, such and such place. Also because I've never been around it where it exists like a brothel or some shit like that. Maybe that's why, you know what I'm saying? But back in the day, they had some sites, but I ain't never visited them. I did have a stripper ask me, I thought I was spitting game to her, but then she sent me a text saying it was $300. Now at that time, I really considered it, no cap. I really considered it because those clappers that thing was like ridiculous, but I didn't. Cause I felt like she overcharged it, you know what I mean? I don't think no joint worth $300 off rip, you know what I mean? So I did.
What's the most you would spend though?
What's a good reasonable price?
Yeah. And don't add the food stamps in there. Just straight up USD.
I don't even got no food stamps, bro. Say like 100, maybe 100 to 200 range would be cool. But is we talking like for an hour, or we talking about per nut? You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know if every girl is different. I don't know. But I think that's cool.
I mean, okay, so how would you feel about if your girlfriend, is currently an escort? I feel like to me, escorting is where the money's at. Escorting don't always mean you're going to have to fuck. Sometimes escorting would be just to accompany that person to an event or just to give them conversation. I've been watching a Girlfriend Experience on, is that Showtime, I think? And I've been captivated. The lady like $2,000 a pop. But it comes to a point you start getting more money, if you want to do something a little strange for the change. But she had it to where, her guidelines were that you had to put on a condom when she gave you that. You can't touch me. It was different shit. So, I was kind of intrigued.
So you was looking up, hey, man, how you get it?
I didn't do all that. I didn't do that.
You was like, hey, man, is this a black-owned business?
It's a black-owned.
Can I get up there now? You know what I mean?
But would you support your girl if she's not giving it up? What if it's just her conversation? Was she a telephone girl? You know what I'm saying? People make money out, or fan only pages.
I feel like if money is your motivation, ain't no limit to it. Everything will get tabled if you're after the bag. So if you be like, well, it's $2,000 for this, but he say, yeah, I got $10,000 for it. You gonna think about it for a good hot second. You ain't gonna pick up the phone and be like, look here, baby, I got $10,000 sitting here. If I go and let him blow my back out for an hour. How you think I'm gonna be? But this how you pay your bills though.
It just depends because that comes with the relationship. That's why it's part of being open, because on top of that, if you're not paying, if you're not, or being open and honest, if you're not gonna pay my bills, meaning we do have a lot of guys that are fixed on, like, I don't live with you, or I'm not finna start paying nobody's bills, but then if I'm telling you I got this dude paying my bills, you gonna get upset, like, nah, that's not gonna happen. Like, you can't do that now. You're not gonna do it. Let's just sit down or take your ass on.
Majority, if you live in that type of life, you're gonna meet guys in that type of lifestyle that you live in. You ain't gonna meet no regular dude at McDonald's and then introduce him to that. Majority of the time, you're gonna be in a circle where that exists. I think if you dabbling into the prostitution or paying for sex life, you're gonna find other people like that. You know what I mean? You're gonna search it out. Because I ain't never been to one of them, what's some sex places called?
Brothel?
No, not brothel, no, like a swingers club. I ain't never been in there, but I'm sure if you ever go there with whoever you dating, you gonna get mixed up into that life, and then you gonna go from the beginning level into the back room. It's just a progression in it. So it ain't like you in the beginning stage and then eventually that escort and turn into you getting trained by the homies. You know what I'm saying? For $20,000. I'm serious, man. It's all in the progression. I feel like if me and my girl was dating, and she said, yeah, 5 years ago I used to be a prostitute for about 10 years. That's a lot, man. How you gonna prepare that? I'm like, man, you don't even want to give me the butthole. You over here, but you used to be a prostitute.
Wow. That's her whole life. She shouldn't have to give you the butthole because she used to get the butthole. She's tired of giving the butthole up. You know what I'm saying? The buttholes was tired.
Man, I had to fight for you to suck the balls. And you used to be a prostitute. You used to be a prostitute. I gotta fight for the bare necessities out here. And you is a
But the money was given up front, and you gonna pay them prices.
No wonder why you went through my wallet before we messed around. No wonder why.
My God.
You need to pay on delivery, huh? This is crazy. So can you or can't you? If he was up and honest and said, I used to mess with prostitutes consistently for about a good 2 years. Consistently. What would your response be?
Yeah.
Is it a deal breaker?
I don't think it's a deal breaker. It'll just have to be something that, like, hey, give me some time to think about it. I appreciate you telling me, like, I need to, like, process this shit.
How long that date? And who you calling?
I mean, because sometimes a motherfucker don't even want to, pay to buy you food or some shit, but you out here praying for prostitutes, you know what I'm saying? And then you want to come up in here, now asking me for my butthole. Then you should go buy it and go get the butthole then. I mean, I'm just in my head, it takes a lot.
So what if you did that though? Whenever you would, you know what I'm saying?
What?
Be iffy about it, you go get them a little quicker, you know what I mean?
I'm down for whatever my homeboy wants to do.
He said the
Won't
homeboy.
be my man, I tell
Said the
you that.
homeboy?
If it ain't your will, homeboy, if that's what you did, shoot.
But I don't know, man. I wouldn't say anything is possible, but I don't know if you can. I mean, if it was 5 years ago, I mean, you wouldn't have could that break up a relationship if y'all was dating for 5 years though? And then she springing that up on you? I don't think so. Could it break up a relationship? Could it?
I mean, it depends on the person. Some people take that serious, they just will never see that person in that type of light. I think it's easier to see a man, paying for sex. Like, it's a nasty nigga. He probably gonna be paying for it. You know
Y'all
what I'm saying?
do more turning down sex than y'all do actually. Well, good. Most of y'all. I won't say all. But most girls turn down more sex than they actually get in their lifestyle, in their lifetime. And is that alright?
Yeah.
Facts. So when it comes to a man, it's not saying that all men don't have women coming up to them, but it's not as more as you going to women.
I mean, I would see some of my homeboys as being on the back page buying vagina.
Mm-hmm.
But I would never expect to know that one of my homegirls was the back page selling the vagina.
Would you judge her if she was on there?
I wouldn't. If anything, I would be kind of intrigued just to see what's her thought process. What makes you want to do that? Are you down on money? Is it money? Sometimes it's more than that. Some people deal with depression that way through sex. It's a lot. You never know. Maybe they like it.
They got cheated on and they just say, fuck it, this community pussy now. Why try to keep it a secret? I'm gonna just let everybody who want it. It's like a YMCA in the pussy. I ain't here to judge nobody, you know what I mean?
It just sounds like you were.
We all got a
YMCA.
pass. We all got a pass, you know what I mean? It ain't that your girl ain't did it before, you just ain't asked the right question.
I mean, yeah, who's to say sometimes you have people that go out and sleep around with different people, except this lady is getting money for it. No difference.
Mm-hmm. Now imagine if you was a boss of it and you had 3 or 4 girls on your working for you when you started your black-owned business, escort business, and then you making money and they bringing you the money.
I mean, that's what the lady was doing on there, and I was
It's called a
just
madam. It's called a madam.
Honestly, I could see myself.
Pimping some hoes?
Man, I just wouldn't want my daughter to be. So you have to put yourself in that type of shoes. Like, would I want my daughter to be one of the escorts? Like, no, never. So that's somebody's daughter. So yeah, it would. It wouldn't suffice.
But that's why you got your what's off limits. No peeing, no mouth kissing, no cuddling.
I mean, if I do escorting, it would just be for professionalism only, no sexual
You
stuff.
talking about like Air Force balls? What you talking about?
Events, yeah. Sometimes people just be wanting dates, just have dates. Especially older gentlemen, they just want to talk.
Man, look,
They have lost their wife.
we in Korea, right? And you know how, I'm not trying to offend anybody, but you know most Korean women are very skinny, on the skinnier side. So walking with her is an event in itself because all you see is eyes following everywhere she go, right? So I said, you know what, a business we can start. If we can put you on this corner and we can charge $5 a touch, man, we make a killing out here, man.
It's just the thought of $5 a touch.
That's a lot of money.
That's not a lot
That's
of
a lot of
money.
money.
That's not $5. You out of your fucking mind.
What's a good number?
I don't even know why I'm entertaining this. Like, I shouldn't even be thinking about this. That's a trick fucking question. Next question. I shouldn't even entertain that shit.
Look, we'll split it 60-40 me.
You out of your mind. You out of your mind.
60-40.
I wouldn't even dare. You couldn't even get 5% off me. It's all me they touching.
Oh my God.
You just there as I use you there as a.
We co-hosts. I'm there for security. Look,
You're there for security.
we're a team.
And I really don't think you that much of a security. The man jet off running like boo boo ain't finna catch up with him, man. Come on.
We 50-50 splitting the profits for the YouTube channel. You know 50-50, we splitting this already. Then you get your cut from it.
He said I was gonna go get $3.13.
Bro, you talking about you trying to sue me? It's about 20 people. It's about 20 people that is in line before you.
Oh my God. Comment, like, subscribe. Let us know what you think about this. Would you date it? Would you date a prostitute, a retired prostitute?
You said a retired prostitute.
Yeah, she retired, she done let it go. Would you date a John? My thing too though, the back of my head is, it's like the nights that he don't, or he come home late, like, was he out with a prostitute? What if she come home, go straight to the shower? Like, yeah, you showered before you left.
I'm a black light her body. Come here, bro. What patch is black light on there real quick? Let me see where these fluids done been at.
I am done.
Man, it's a touchy situation no matter how you look at it, man. Especially if you're insecure in the mind. It's over.
That's true.
It's over.
So true.
But if you already in a relationship with somebody and they tell you that, I don't think it matters. It's the same as if you say your ex got sex tapes of you. If he ever put them out there, okay, cool. But if you, I mean, we all got, you know, everybody got pictures and videos of you from your past. You know what I mean? Who's to say you ain't already being sold for money? You know what I'm saying? Who ain't?
That's true.
So, you know. Yeah, that's a touchy one, man. Ain't no cap. But yeah. Comment down below, man. Tell us what you think, man. All right, the next topic is I gotta warm myself up, man. You know, the next topic is if you break up with your significant other, should you have to maintain a lifestyle after y'all break up? I'm gonna see if I can find a clip that I found this very intriguing. I'm gonna post a clip if I got it, if I can find it. But yeah, what you think?
I think no. You
Why?
definitely don't. Like, you shouldn't. Because you're no longer with that person. If anything, if I was upgrading you and getting you stuff every month or whatever, giving you that lifestyle, that's because of the work that I put in to provide this life for you. Now, if we're no longer together, then you've given all that up when we broke up. So you're just going to have to find somebody else to do it.
You sound like a boss.
No, I'm just saying because I think it's bullshit. Just like I feel like when it comes to marriage as well, like when you divorce somebody, you know, you should it should be done. Like, I feel like some people be like, well, you know, he told me I didn't have to work this, and that. Like, at the same time too, you should be starting a savings account, all that stuff, because you never know what's gonna happen when they can up and leave you. And so instead of trying to live off that person, you should already have your own shit.
I mean, I see that, but I feel like it's more of, it depends on who's the one getting left. If I'm the one maintaining the lifestyle, of course. But if I'm the one living off somebody, then of course I'm gonna be upset. You know what I mean? It all depends on what role you playing at the time. If I ain't got no job and you talking about kicking me out, well, this is what my home is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing else. You know what I mean? So, but majority of the time, it's the more successful man upgrading a woman. But I feel like in the time that we in today, I think a lot of women feel entitled to a lot of things. And like, because they watch a lot of social media and a lot of how other women are living, they think that applies to their life. Now, there's certain levels of what we call money. Now, if you're talking about a dude that make $100,000 a year, or like, you know, decent enough where he's living middle class, but not enough where he's yachting it, okay, cool. But if you're dealing with yacht money and private jet money, that's a different type of lifestyle. Just because like what's a lot of money to me ain't a lot of money to him, but it ain't even about the money. It's about the respect and the appreciation of what he's doing. Now, if you disrespecting the empire I built and you won't even here for it, of course you got to go. But that's not how the system is made up. So divorce and marriage is a lot of things for a lot of wealthy people. It's not a good idea. If you got a lot of money and a lot of stuff to lose, I wouldn't recommend it. You know, Floyd Mayweather getting married is dumb. Because you're meeting these women after you Floyd Mayweather, not when you was Floyd Mayweather working at or, you know, coming up. So it's a lot that plays into money. Now, me on the other hand, who's doing okay, but a big gift to me is like $500 to $1,000. That's a lot of money. You know what I mean? And I don't know how much you can do with that, but you know what I'm saying? Compared to if a girl, you know what I mean, the stuff she talking about, we talking about whole apartments. She talking about trips and private jets and shoes and shit like that. She talking about not paying for shit. Like, I don't like
That was deep.
like, that's a lot. Like, bro, you talking about a whole, like, crib and furniture and clothes and shit. Like, what? Like, that lifestyle that you see on TV, man, like, you gonna have to, like, get in that type of lifestyle. Like, you know what I mean? You gonna have to get over there. I don't know where that is, but good luck. You know what I mean? What you think?
I mean, I agree. But I just don't totally think like it's women who feel like, you know, we have to be in a certain area. It's men too. It's men too now. Cause we ain't gonna talk about how some women take care of men and they sit on their ass and they accustom them and bring them up to the standards that they at. Or the fact that he could be working at Foot Locker. She could be a lawyer, but she brought him up to her status. And then when she no longer wants to be with him, then they feel like they should continue to get taken care of as well. It's both genders when it comes to stuff like that. I mean, it just feels like a person just, you know, thought of you to be enough to where they wanted to spoil you and, you know, not make you feel like you were lesser than them, you know, bring them on the journey with them. And some people take advantage of that and feel like, okay, well, you brought me here, you got to continue. Like, the fuck we do? At some point in your life, you have to want more for yourself as well. You shouldn't just want somebody to take care of you. You should be wanting to, you know, be able to reciprocate that to them as well.
But it all depends, though. It all depends. Like, a very attractive female don't gotta work as hard as a girl that don't look as attractive. Can you agree with that?
Yeah.
She for sure can pull somebody like Sweetie. If Sweetie worked at McDonald's, she still VIPing it at your local city club just off the fact that she bad. Fuck, she work at McDonald's. But I think it's just levels that come with attractive women that they expect a lot more versus less attractive women. I think that's just a part of being very attractive. You expect more just because you get a lot more attention and you get a lot more perks. Now, I think like when it comes to what you bring to the table other than pretty looks.
I mean, yeah, because a lot of guys, they're over there these days.
Yeah.
They're over there. The pretty looks. They want more substance to a woman.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where, you know, your lesser pretty ones come in at because men are getting tired of taking care of women
Mm-hmm.
that don't bring anything to to the table, but it comes for a woman too, where they're tired of trying to be the better person, saying, yeah, I know that he works at McDonald's, but I still want to look past that, and then come to find out that they're fine with it. Like, I was actually dating a guy that was good at where he's at working in fast food. There's nothing wrong with that. But eventually, like, what more do you want for yourself? Like, do you see yourself just being that fry cook the whole time, or are you trying to be at least a manager or something? And if you fine with just doing that, like, what else do you have up your sleeve? Like, is it just that? Like, you have to be wanting more for yourself, I would say, or want somebody. That's why I equal the yoke. I never understood it until now. And you have to. You should want somebody that's like you, or at least better, or more ambitious than you.
That's a part of the build up though. If y'all actually, looking to build some shit, yeah. But if y'all just two people that just met in on some vibes and on some moments, and they really have the conversations about like trying to build a future and try to bring, like, maybe you ain't where I'm at, but let me build and let's take some shit over. Cause I always think like you gotta have my goals, your goals, and then what we trying to build. And a part of any ambitious person is having goals and dreams, but if majority of your dreams and goals is based off my income, then what we building? You know what I mean?
Sure.
So it's a deeper conversation, but man, I don't know. Maybe we'll say this one about these BBLs, because I've been pissed off about these BBLs. We're gonna say that for the next topic.
My God.
We're gonna bring back these BBLs, but like if you can see a lot of girls that's becoming normal because they get more attention, more from the industry guys. Like for men, majority of men will talk to a pretty girl that work at McDonald's. It's rare that a highly successful woman, gonna see a dude at McDonald's and say, hey man, what's good? Take him seriously. It's rare. So, and all it takes is one. Amber Rose got Kanye, and she been Amber Rose ever since. It only takes one dude or one situation to stamp you, and now you in the industry. So, people want to be famous these days, man. Social media is popping. Everybody got a camera. Everybody want to be viral. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? You can see the perks from it. Ain't nobody trying to work a 9 to 5 their whole life. Naturally, women make less than men. That's just how the system works, unfortunately. So, if a female 10 times smarter than me, but I can go work in construction and make just as much as her, then eventually women gonna be like, man, shit, let me go this Miami trip. Let me get these titties and these ass. And let me get into them doors where them celebrities at so I can get one of them and get me pregnant. And then, welcome to 2021. So, that's just how the game go, man. It's just how the game, that's how the system is structured. So, I mean, I respect women who, you gotta find a way to operate in these streets, man. It's a one-on-one game. It's a solo man sport.
But do you feel like if you were the successful man and you had a girl that was working McDonald's, and you bought her a whole bunch of, fine jewelry, clothes, a car, like the whole Sweetie and Quavo situation when he took, what was that? Was that a Bentley or?
Yeah, it was something like that.
Do you feel like when a breakup happens, do you have to take the stuff back that you bought?
I won't necessarily say I have to take it back, but I think it's definitely up for discussion. You know what I mean? I ain't saying I'm gonna take everything back, but I'm gonna take some shit, the car back for sure, especially if it's in my name, 100%. Look, if I don't want to got the titties and the ass, if I had a knife close by, I might go get it too. I'm just playing, that's a joke. But I feel like it depends, man. Honestly, it really depends, man. Cause if it's like a mutual breakup and it's an understanding breakup, like it's just y'all ain't on the same page, then hey man, I still fuck with you. We still got a good, healthy relationship. No big deal. Call it even. But if we break up in some toxic shit, of course you gonna go be toxic back. Let me get this. Let me get that. Let me get all the Birkin back. You know what I mean? That's just how the game go. But like I feel like, man, dudes with money kind of understand that. You know what I mean? You kind of understand what comes with it. You know what I mean? You can put your heart in it, but if you want who you are, will she still entertain you? You know what I mean? Look, man, I don't know if y'all know Bobo. Bobo got a very attractive female that he dating. Now, a lot of people saying she only with him because he got money. But, I mean, if Bobo was to walk in this room right now, I guarantee the girls want to look at him. But now that he's an NBA player, they looking again. So his looks and the fact that he an NBA player make him go up a notch. The same way a girl with no job but she got a nice body, her looks go up. You know what I mean? Like her value goes up based off that. I ain't make the rules. That's just how the game goes. You know what I'm saying? These are just the rules. You gotta understand the rules before you get in the game. Could you?
What, take my shit back?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that Fashion Over Men shirt is coming right back to me.
Fashion Over Men.
It's coming right back. And like you said, like if it's mutual, then yeah, go ahead and take it. But if it's toxic, then hell yeah, if anything, I won't even tell you. You just gonna come home and half your shit gone and I don't know what happened, but you gotta get out.
Do you think attractive women live different lives than lesser attractive women? As far as having to work as
I
hard?
don't know, honestly, because I have a lot of friends and some of them are beautiful, very beautiful. You would think like they could be married to NBA players, and then some are not so beautiful, and you know they racking them up. They got men in love with them, and then the beautiful ones mostly get treated like shit. And so it's just, it makes you think like, I mean, what's going on here? What are the standards? But then again, you think about it, maybe it's because of their thought process of I'm beautiful, I ain't gotta do much.
Mm-hmm.
But then the homegirl that's not so great looking is out here killing it, doing whatever for her man. I feel like the tables have turned, which is, I feel like that's great because looks aren't everything. Looks can only do so much, and that's give you a good picture for Instagram. Other than that, if she can't fucking cook, she can't suck your dick from the back,
Wow.
or she can't, you know,
Wow.
support you at your lowest, what does it matter?
That's gonna be the intro clip to the video.
What the? I'm just saying, because it is that thought process. I feel like a lot of women have. I mean, watching Kevin Samuels a lot, you'll hear like this one lady was like, I don't feel like I have to do much because I'm a 10. And he was like, I mean, why don't you send me a picture, let me see it. She would not send him a picture. And it was just like in your head, like what do you, in your head, everybody should have great self-confidence, but it's just like,
That's not the case, man. You know, we're gonna be going all day if we're gonna keep lying about how y'all. That's not how y'all are, man.
how would
I was just having this conversation yesterday. I said if you treat women how you actually think they look, a lot of girls won't be getting that love.
I mean, but that's just how it is. You see the difference. Just like on the deployment. A not so hot looking girl will go on a deployment and be a top 10 chick. And her confidence will boost the fuck up, and then she becomes a whole different person. And then when she go back to the States, she's in for a rude awakening because now you back down to where you was before you came. But I mean, I feel like
y'all gas your friends up, so now she thinks she look like this.
I wouldn't say gas.
But
I mean, beauty is being in the eye of the beholder.
Not denying that, but also self beauty is also an eye of the beholder. You gotta be realistic, man. I ain't saying that every girl is a 10, but if you a 6 or a 5, it's okay. A 7, okay, it's cool. You just gotta know where you fit. I mean, you don't really know who you can pull